everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. I am so glad to be out today, as you can tell. So how are you guys doing? And you know what, almost forgot, happy New Year's to you. How is your New Year's been going? I mean, we're kind of in day 2 or 3 I think now, and it's been going pretty well, so pretty excited about the new year. And I thought it would be kind of fun to, I don't know, christen it. We're doing something a little bit different, like taking a road trip. I guess, as everybody knows, because the fact of the matter is that, you know, we're kind of restrictive a lot of what we're doing. And it's been raining for the last few days, quite profusely. But I haven't really mind too much because it's been kind of great, considering that I think it's just a way of washing 2020 away. So right now we are at the gas station. Are we done already? Oh, okay. So we're done with the gas station, and me and hubby thought we were going to take an opportunity to, I don't know, go on a road trip. So we're pretty excited about this road trip. I actually got this idea from another video I was watching. So shout out to Dear and Ken for this inspiration, because we like Chick-fil-A. I mean, I'm not necessarily a connoisseur of Chick-fil-A as far as it's being my favorite chicken place, but we've been interested. We actually have been going there quite a bit, we'll say, over the last year. And there was this themed one. Thank you. Yeah, cars taking up my space here. But anyways, so yeah, and he's trying to direct over here. But we're going to this actual Chick-fil-A. It's a bit of a haul to actually get to, and it's probably about an hour or so away. So we are going to go check it out because it's Hawaiian themed, and I'm pretty excited about it because I started having some memories of when I was actually, sorry for the lighting change here, but I had some memories of when I was in Guam, and me and my girlfriends used to go out and explore different areas of the island, and I don't know, just kind of brought back some of those positive, great memories. So yeah, so we're on our way, and yeah, see you in a little bit. How do you feel about our first road trip of the year?
Well, I'm just glad that 2020 is behind us.
Yes.
It's cool to be out here knowing that 2020 is over with.
Yes.
There's a lot of folks out here, so I guess it's, everybody just as excited about 2021 as I
am. Yeah. To say that is to say the least. I think we all were ready for that to go. I'm just kind of surprised there's so many people out here, quite frankly. Honestly, I don't know, I guess I expected it to be a little bit quieter, but oh well, I guess it's Saturday and everybody's getting out there doing their thing, and I hope this guy did not just walk out in the street. Remember that last time, remember that happened when we first got here? When people just walk down the middle of the street at lights and stuff, like...
people tend to do that, everybody think they got bumpers on, like they go win that battle. If they get hit by a car or something, I don't know.
That was the weirdest thing, though. But do you remember that? That was like the weirdest thing.
It happens. It's happened so many times. I can't pinpoint one particular. It happens all the time.
That's true. So. We're not used to that. Not at all. But yeah, that is so true. And then I'm really disappointed because we lost our son. And here I thought it was going to be a nice sunny day. Well, oh well. I guess we'll just make the most of it.
Yeah, it'll be back out.
Yeah, I hope so.
The forecast call for a sunny day. It's probably, it's temporary.
It was supposed to be pretty chilly out, too. It's not really that bad, to be honest with you. It feels a little bit warmer than it was saying on my phone, at least.
For the past couple of days, it's better than it's been for the past couple of days. Like rainy and chilly.
Yeah.
So we got dry conditions. And
yeah.
A little bit of sunshine, but, they decided to go back behind the clouds for a little bit. I guess he got a little attitude, but it'll be
it's mad, huh?
Yeah, I guess he's a little mad. Still, in recovery from 2020.
So, okay, so here's a question I have for you. how much you want to bet. We could do a wager on this. Maybe $1. How much you want to bet they're going to do fireworks tonight?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure a lot of folks stacked up on fireworks. They want to get rid of them.
Yeah, see, basically...
You can't keep it, fam.
Right, that's true. See, basically, we've been hearing fireworks since probably... It's definitely been since New Year's Eve. And, like, they started early. Like, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, kind of early, that you would just see. It was all throughout. And then they were doing it all yesterday. That's not normally what they do when it comes to fireworks, and we can see them, we can hear them, not see them from where we are. So my bet is that they're probably going to be fireworking all throughout the weekend. That's my guess. What you think? So they get a noise ordinance against them.
They gotta get rid of them. You can't keep them. You bought them, you want to get rid of them.
People stocked up for 2021.
It rained. So.
Yeah. Oh, they were doing it through the rain, though. I mean, yeah. I think there was like a bit of a stop there, and then it started back again. So I was pretty surprised by that. I thought, okay, but maybe finally now they'll go ahead and just chill with that. But no, it just kept on going, kept on going. Oh, so community, I have to also share something that the hubby has just discovered. And, it's going to be so funny because I never watched this show myself, but I know it was pretty much like a national treasure, I think, now. But he just discovered Game of Thrones. So he's binging that. So if any of you actually watch Game of Thrones, I just have one question for you. We can't do a spoiler for him because he's like so far behind to get to the end. But just curious, are you okay with the ending, or do you wish there was an alternate ending? Because apparently it was like a year ago, or maybe a couple years ago, or something like that. That was like a really big deal. Like the viewers were split, and it was a thing. So yeah. So how are you liking the show?
Well, I wish honestly I had caught it.
You're a little late to the party.
Yeah, I'm a little late to the party, but it's better late than never. I can understand the fan appreciation for the series. It really has been good. And I really like those medieval themed shows. And so this is really right up my alley.
Oh yeah.
So far I'm in season 1. I'm going to continue my binge when I get back home.
Oh really? I'm going to lose him again for the... If football was not enough of a reason I lose him, now I'm going to lose him to Game of Thrones, too. And the show's not even on anymore.
Continue my Game of Thrones binge when I get back home, because the series is really... It's a really good series. And I hear they're supposed to be coming out with a continuation of it.
Really?
Which I'm not going to be late to the party for that. But yeah, they're supposed to be coming out with a continuation of it.
Right.
The Game of Thrones series. So, but yeah, I mean, it's been good.
Yeah.
Don't spoil the ending for me.
No, don't spoil the ending. We just want to know if you were cool with what the ending was, or if you really wish it was something else. Because, like I said, it was a thing. Like, it was in the news and everything. It was a thing.
Yeah, but the series itself, I can definitely see why the fan interest was so high. It really has been good so far.
Is there any other type of shows that we've watched, like kind of binge like that? Well, I know you were doing the Sons of Anarchy, but you haven't gotten through that, so we haven't watched that. I know that was a big deal at one
that's
point.
another one that I was late to the party for. I mean, I tried to start off and do the Sons of Anarchy, but I don't know. It just haven't quite piqued my interest yet. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I know that I'm probably 10 years overdue for Sons of Anarchy. But it's alright.
We be late to the party, y'all. He's very much into the sports, so that's usually what occupies the TV, right? Sports and news for the most part. Yeah. We're trying to get back to scripted TV again.
I'm a sports guy, and so I'm a little late to the party, but.
Well, let me ask this question then. Speaking of the sports, because I know I'm pretty sure I've got fans on here that some fans of the football season that might be watching. How you feeling the season's going so far?
The football season.
Is it still going?
Yeah, they're actually about to wrap up this weekend.
Yeah.
Is the final game of the regular season for football, and the NBA has just started. So my fantasy football season, which is pretty much which is pretty much my only reason why I really get into sports is for the fantasy aspect of it.
Right.
It was an interesting fantasy season. But yeah, now the NBA season is about to start. So far, it's been, honestly, the when they did the bubble for last year's playoffs when the Lakers won, I actually kind of enjoyed that. But
you think it's because there was more concentration on the game and less on the
I think they did a really
audience?
good job with the with the displays, the wall displays, and the fans being able to attend. So it didn't seem as empty as in comparison to the games now.
Right.
They don't have that. So you really have an empty arena. It's really like you have scrimmages,
Right.
It's a scrimmage game. So it's not, that energy just isn't there.
Right.
They try to mock it with the speakers and everything, but it's still,
Yeah.
not being able to see the fans on the wall displays.
Right.
It's just different. So, yeah, the NBA season's kind of boring. I mean, I'm not an NBA guy.
I'm an
anymore
NBA
anyway.
girl.
The NBA game is not my forte.
But he'll watch it.
I'm trying. I'm trying to give it a shot. I'm trying to support. I'm giving the world, the state of the world, and what they're trying to do. I'm trying to support it in any way. So.
Right. Well, you know what I have a new appreciation for when it comes to that concept of the slimmed down, I guess, version of sports is wrestling. Who'd ever thought? I used to like wrestling back in the, years ago, past. We won't say how far back. But I've kind of thought it's waned over the last 10 years or so, probably. And I have a new appreciation for it now, especially after we had watched that last one. And I think it's really cool how they have it set up with the monitors and stuff for the audience and stuff. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think most sports, I think given the climate, I think most sports and entertainment in general,
right?
When you have live audiences, have really done a good job in making the adjustment with the monitors,
right?
That includes, wrestling.
Yeah, but they really did it good. Because remember when they first started, it seemed like we were just watching them practice.
Yeah, it's come a long way.
They've got it together. They got it together.
It's come a long way. Yeah, it's definitely come a long way. Like I said, I think the sports entertainment has done a really good job making the adjustment given the conditions. It's going to become the new norm.
It is, I think, too. Yeah.
I think this is going to become the new norm.
Right.
Even with the vaccine out here, people are just going to, and plus, I mean, it actually expands the opportunities for those who cannot afford to go and see those things live.
That's true.
Now this is another medium to reach that audience and give them that experience.
Yeah.
From home
that they would not have otherwise. Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, this is a change for the industry as a whole.
Yeah, I would agree. Which is pretty cool, though. And I actually was thinking that I wouldn't mind possibly seeing if we can log on or whatever and actually see our faces and stuff. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Since we missed out.
Yeah, I actually looked that up. And
Oh, you did?
I looked it up. And they got some specific rules to that I'm gonna be honest with you that I probably would have a hard time complying with. But they have certain conditions and everything to for those fans who are in attendance on the ballboards.
1 mile.
Like I said, I think it would probably be a little difficult for me to comply with those rules.
I'm almost afraid to ask what those rules are that you're going to have a hard time complying with. I mean, what they want to do? Take tests on you and stuff? And what is it? What happens?
Basically, from one of the rules is that you have to pretty much be there the entire time.
What's wrong with that?
And,
you're already watching it from the couch.
Well, I'm on flip the channel, so.
Oh my gosh, the attention.
Yeah, I'm not.
The attention is real.
I'm gonna flip the channels and yes, I'm gonna get distracted by something else. So,
Gotcha.
Guilty as charged.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, but I think that if you have the energy and you're actually doing it and you're, kind of in the mode, I don't see why you would want to switch off because you'd be in the energy of it all. It's different. It's like the difference of sometimes when you're watching sports from TV and then watching it in person. It's like, it's a whole different experience.
If you're a true fan of it, you can probably sit through it.
Right.
Whereas for me, I'm just watching it just because.
Right.
I'm not a real avid fan
Turn right on
of
George
it,
85.
of the wrestling like that. So
Right, right. Okay.
I'll see my first couple minutes, and okay, it's time to
It's a
flip
lack
the
of
channel.
attention. It's a lack of attention for me.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, we're here. We're here. Oh, here's the line. Okay, this is cool. Very different than the rest of them. All right. So let's place our order. Okay, y'all, we just placed our order and we got a little bit of everything. So this should be fun. Y'all, this is really cool out here. This is really nice. It doesn't look like the typical Chick-fil-A building, but it's really cool. And it's called Truett's Luau. And I think they sell shirts and stuff here too. So when it becomes safe enough to open up and actually dine in a restaurant, then I think we're going to come back, right? You think? Yeah, and check it out because it seems like it's fun. It has from the pictures we saw online too, it looked like it had a very expansive outside dining area, which of course naturally that's closed because of everything going on, but it's cool. So yeah, we're definitely going to be coming back. So we're just waiting on our shopping list of food that we ordered. Hey y'all, I'm telling you, Chick-fil-A, boy, that is one professional operation. I mean, it is really cool. So we're definitely coming back. So since me and hubby just decided that, you know what, we really are not that far drive-wise anyways. So yeah, we're going to definitely just go ahead and taste test at home. So we're at the Pied Resistance. So we got all our food. Like I said, it wasn't too far for us. So we just basically just came back to the house and just decided to go ahead and just plate it here and try to taste test a few of the things that we got. So let's see. Can you do that with the phone? So I can't remember everything that we got exactly as far as the proper names. So, but I want to go ahead and share that with you so I can at least tell you, yeah, I recommend that's a good one or not a good one. Is this upside down? Okay. So I end up getting here the pineapple chicken tacos, and they look pretty good. It got cabbage and I'm sure pineapple flavor chicken, and yeah, that's what I see so far. It looks really good, so we're gonna taste that a little bit. And then I also got some of this, it's some kind of spicy sauce here. I'll figure out what it is and I'll pop it up on the screen here later. And then what'd you get?
I got the chicken salad sandwich and just some French fries.
Is the chicken salad sandwich, is that Hawaiian themed?
It doesn't look Hawaiian thing. It just got chicken salad with lettuce on it.
So he didn't follow the guidelines to get Hawaiian flavored food. So it's okay. And then I got a hamburger here. What kind of hamburger is this? I want to get the right name for it. It is the Truett's Luau Burger, which is really cool, going to Chick-fil-A and getting a burger. So, because I don't think burgers are on the menu at all. So yeah, chicken salad is, because that's not Hawaiian. But that's okay. We're going to try it anyways. So yeah, so you ready? Let's see what we got. So try yours and see how you like that. Okay, so the funny thing is my recording stopped. So we actually got some footage here for you guys on the taste testing, and it didn't work quite out. So we're going to go ahead and do that again. So right here I've got the Luau hamburger, or Luau burger is what it's called, not really hamburger. And it's got, I think it's like a cheddar cheese mix. I'll put the details on the screen here. And also pineapple and everything's pretty good. So hubby's going to do a little bit of taste test there so he can get his opinion. Yeah, it's good, right? I mean, of course, I got to taste it myself too. I think it was really good. It's very different.
Yeah, that's a good burger from a chicken joint.
Right. It is. It is really good. So yeah, we highly recommend this. All right, so here I got the pineapple mango tacos. Hope I got some chicken for you. So I'm gonna do a little taste test on that. See what you think. I'll let you pick it up later now. And it's got some type of sauce on it too. Looks like pretty good. It's supposed to be like kind of a spicy, sweet sauce, but more sweet than spicy. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good too.
Would
I
you
like
get
the
it again?
sauce. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, the sauce is actually, it's definitely more sweet than spicy.
That's good.
I would definitely try that again.
Oh yeah, that was good. So, scale from 1 to 10. What do you think about the chicken salad?
Scale of 1 to 10, I would get a chicken salad about 8 or 9.
That's pretty high for a chicken salad. Would you get it on the luau burger?
Oh, definitely like a 9.
Yeah, I'd give it a 9
I'd give it
too.
about a 9.
Give it a 9. And the chicken tacos though, they're fire. I like the chicken tacos.
Yeah, I would give it about 8 or 9 as well.
Those are good. It's got cabbage, and then of course the luau sauce, chicken flavored marinated is really, really good. I would get that again. It's amazing getting chicken tacos and burgers from Chick-fil-A place. Oh, let me try the Bubba lemonade here. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. I would get that again. I don't know how it would be in tea because it's advertised as tea, but you can't get it in lemonade. I just got it in lemonade because I just like that kind of, back and forth combination. You can get that in strawberry and mango. I got it in mango and I like it. It's subtle. It's not super, super sweet. So I'm not sure how the strawberry tastes. Maybe the next time I'll probably get that. So yeah, so I think we're going to just finish this up, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this is good. We would recommend. How much would you recommend? Scale from 1 to 10?
I recommend, I'll give it a 10.
A 10. Yeah, I give it a 10 too. Yeah, definitely. So it's about 3 or 4 hours later, and I have to say we really did enjoy our Hawaiian themed meal that we had earlier. It was pretty good, and I most certainly would go back again. I think we both would do that for sure. It was just really tasty. So, yeah, definitely will go back. So I'm not going to really be getting too much involved this evening. I think, because we're so rested from we need to get some rest from our road trip, But anyway, so yeah, I think we're just going to chill for this evening. I'm not sure what the hubby's going to be doing as far as, because he hasn't started watching Game of Thrones yet. And I kind of figured that would start, but I thought I saw House Party 3. That movie's been playing, I think, quite a bit lately. So yeah, he's watching that. I, on the other hand, are going to get myself more involved with the Lifetime movie network movies. I've actually been binging them all day yesterday on the 1st. I just binged all Lifetime movies. They have this kind of series about the wrong everything, like the wrong house sitter, the wrong man, I can't think of. There's a couple other ones on there. I don't want to say it, the wrong title, but yeah, there was another one in there as well. So it's binging, and it's one of those ones that is kind of narrated and starred a lot with Vivica Fox in it. And I just love me some Vivica Fox. I mean, she's just really fun to watch. I mean, she's really great in these movies. And one thing I also like about Vivica is that, I honestly think she probably has some kind of deal where she is never going to be killed off. Because, Lifetime movie loves to kill off somebody. Even when sometimes you don't really have to, I remember when Lifetime Movie Network, we're not going as far back as I remember when it began, but, they really did kind of focus a lot on made for TV type, real true life stories and stuff. So those are always, so interesting to watch and everything. And I just really fell in love with LMN, and, I've been watching it for, quite some time. But yeah, and so it felt like there was a bit of a slump there for some movies, not all of them, but between, like 2015, 2016, 2017, something was missing. And now all of a sudden it feels like something kicked back, and now we're back in the game again, so to speak. And so I really like The Wrong Everything. And I just call it The Wrong Everything because it's like at least 5 or 6 movies, and I love watching them. And like I said, Vivica Fox, does a lot of the narrating and kind of moving you along, and she stars in pretty much all those movies. And the one that premiered last night was The Wrong Realtor, or Wrong Real Estate Agent, and it was so good. It really was. It was really good, and I just enjoyed it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been binging. And to this, let me see which ones are they're doing here. This one is all about like the crazy exes. So we've got like, basically being stalked by every ex you can think of, and betrayed by your husband and all those, and just all those great little thrillers and stuff. So yeah, really enjoying those. So I think I'm going to just pretty much binge on some more of those movies, tonight. And yeah, and then that's probably going to be mostly about it. We're pretty full, so I don't see us doing another meal. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing that. And it's just fun to just kind of just sit back and relax a little bit. And yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. And it's so easy to just kind of get suckered into watching them too. Yeah, it's really, really good. And I just really been enjoying the theme. I know they did the one, I think it's like kind of like a Jingle Bells, but like sleigh bells or something like that. It's with all those like scary looking toys and stuff going, and then like the bear's head turns like real fast and creeps me out a little bit. But if all those movies that have been playing during that time frame, so good. I was watching one last weekend, which was Secrets in the Snow, and I was recording it actually, and for whatever reason it cut off. So the very end of it I missed. So I need to try to see if I can find it on YouTube, if it's going to replay again, or hopefully it will replay again sometime soon on Lifetime, so that way I can watch that. There's another one coming up tonight that's called Secrets in the Woods. That is a good movie, by the way. If you haven't seen that one, I highly suggest that one. That is a really good movie. And yeah, so there's quite a few great ones out right now. So yeah, I'm just going to be chilling out and doing that. So I think since that's going to be basically it, I'm going to call it for this evening. And I hope that you're enjoying your time. Hope you're enjoying watching the vlog. It was really cool to have the hubby come in, spend some time with me while we were doing that. And I'm so glad you guys got a chance to do that as well. So I guess I will see you tomorrow in the later AM. Well, it's the next 2 days. Actually, it's Monday morning, and it is very early Monday morning. And come to think about it, I don't think I've ever been so upbeat and excited on a Monday morning like ever. So, that's a win. Yes, that is a 2021 win. So basically, yesterday, I went ahead and just kind of relaxed a little bit. I was pretty exhausted from the week, just working on a lot of different things, and trying to get a lot of tasks and milestones taken care of. So I'm pretty happy that I was able to do. So I thought it would probably be, just a nice opportunity to rest and restore. So that is what I did. So again, it is Monday morning, and I am so super excited to talk to you a little bit this morning about what I'm actually getting ready to start getting into. Now, I have mentioned in previous videos that I have been on somewhat of a fitness journey, probably since the beginning of last year, actually. And of course, like many of us, our methods maybe that we have used in what our type of exercises and how we chose to work out and all of that had been changed, altered, obviously, for the events of 2020. So I really got more involved in home workouts. And yeah, I found some really good programs that I really enjoyed. And so I really am looking at this point now to kind of zone into making it very much a process and really going through actual, certain number of days programs. I just think that would be really important to really kick off my next phase, if you will, of my fitness journey. So I am so super excited about that. As I'm going through this journey, I will probably be speaking a little about details throughout future videos, but what I'm looking to really do on top of that is actually do a kind of a collective video of my journey. So I just think it would be such a wonderful way for me to see, where I started and where I'm at, how I was doing, how I felt every day, just really, kind of video logging my fitness journey. So I'm really excited about it. I'm going to do some things that are a little bit more intentional, maybe more so than I've ever done before. I'm actually going to be doing a journal. Yay! I like to write anyway, so this will be for a different type of writing material, obviously. So, but I am going to write down pretty much what I do every day, and just to really kind of have something to really look back and say, oh yeah, on Monday on this day I did this, Thursday on this day I did that, that type of thing. So I want to do that. I am going to also do measurements in the appropriate areas so I can see how many inches I have lost throughout this period of time. So what I'm going to be actually starting today is a 30-day challenge. And I'll say this. Okay. As y'all know, I'm a veteran. So when I was in the military, obviously fitness is a major part of your time in the military. So when I was in the military, fitness, I liked it, good enough, right? I wasn't the most fan of the running, but hey, it is what you got to do, right? So I just said it to say it was relatively easy to get myself, geared up and, because it's something you had to do, but I also really did enjoy it. So I'm really hoping to pull on those feelings to help me in this journey. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. Pray for me. But yes, yeah. So, no, really. But I'm going to go through with this whole challenge. I am so pumped about it. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I will probably, in addition, well, not real probably, I will. In addition to the 30-day challenge, that's actually a structured fitness program, I am also going to be adding some elements, and so I'll share that too throughout the journey, because I want to really make sure that I am well-rounding the things that I'm doing in my fitness journey. I think this is going to be a great one that I've seen as far as the challenge is concerned. I am so excited to get started. This is why I'm so happy on a Monday very early in the morning. But I really want to just continue to keep waking up Monday mornings like this, where you're really feeling the joy and shine from the inside. And that's just so important. So I am really excited. I mean, who didn't know? I'd be so excited to be in pain physically for a short period of time for a better goal. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy the footage. And I hope that when the video does come, out when I put it together, and I'll be sure obviously to let the community know that I hope you will enjoy seeing that journey. So there isn't going to be a lot of solid content or showing of the content of the fitness journey throughout my regular vlogs and regular videos. If I happen to be doing exercising or whatever during that time or whatever, I may show bits and pieces of it in there, so you can kind of see a little bit of what's going on. But again, I am going to do a collective video, which will give a lot more information and share a lot more of what I did. And and if you are in that realm of interested in looking at different programs and such, then yeah, maybe that will be of some help. I'm actually getting my program. I will share this. I'm actually going to get my program from a couple that is on YouTube. So I really liked what I saw, and I said, you know what? I'm going to start with them. There's also another fitness individual that is also on YouTube that I actually had started doing her program. I want to say probably, it probably was last summer when I found her, and I just love her program. So she does walking and stuff, and it's just so good because I used to love to walk. I mean, like I said, I wasn't that much of an interested in running, but I do love to walk. I love taking long walks, and it was just such a good program. And I will leave all of those details, leave the channel information and all that stuff, so you can most certainly check it out for yourself too. But yeah, I just really loved it, enjoyed it, and yeah, so I'm pretty excited. Pray for me. Yeah, so I'll check back in. Woo, y'all. Okay, it's real. It's real. I'm still alive, so that's good. Yeah. Woo, that 30-day challenge is gonna kick my tail. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm in it. I am going to get through it. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be saying that affirmation every morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, day 1 complete. And this is the dance for complete day 1. Ooh. And this is the dance of completing day 1. Ooh. I'm coming back for some more. and I am back. Okay, so we are actually the day after. I really meant to kind of close out the vlog on Monday, but you know what happens after you hit that workout for the first time in a little while? As hard as I hit it, I just got this burst of energy, and I just was all over this house, cleaning quite a bit, and I just felt so good because I had all this burst of energy, and I just wanted to keep using it because I figured, you know, hey, look, I'm gonna end up burning more calories in the day in addition to what I did on that first day. It's a no-brainer there. So yeah, I didn't really do much. I just said I cleaned the whole house, right? I did do much, but it was, like I said, just cleaning the house. So, you know, of course, and laundry, which is my favorite chore. Now, here's a quick question. Me and the hubby actually were talking about this one day, just a random conversation, and we were kind of discussing what our worst chores were, or the ones that we didn't like the most. And I was telling him that it was kind of funny that a friend of mine's actually shared that she was not a fan of doing laundry. And I definitely can understand that, especially when you're doing laundry for everybody, not just yourself. And I don't know, but for me, laundry is kind of almost up there. But I think for me now, it's the floors. Yeah, used to not be that way, but now it's the floors. And so we have a lot of wood flooring in here, which is what I wanted, and I'm so glad to have it, very grateful to have it. But you know, they do take quite a bit to maintain. So yeah, so I think it's the floors for me. I really do. Random conversation turned left. Well, you know, I thought it would be kind of nice to just do some more chit-chatting, and I thought while I did that, I could whip up some granola. Yeah, I mean, you know, just what I do. I'm a regular Betty Crocker, so, you know, this is what I do. I went ahead and pulled out the, what are these things called? Ingredients and everything, so you can kind of see what I make. Granola is so simple, right? I mean, it really is. But the inspiration for me for making granola, and I actually only started doing it a couple years ago, because that was one of my favorite snacks that my mom would make. Yeah, so I don't know, you know, just certain recipes, stuff that your mom does, or your dad, if your dad's the cook, you know, in the house, you know, while you're growing up, that you just kind of, I don't know, have fond memories of, you know. So, and that was one of them. She's got that and a bean dip, that really, really good bean dip. So yeah, that's just one of the things that I really like was the granola, and I can make the granola. So of course it's going to be a little bit different than hers, but I think, you know, I actually made it a couple of times. The first time was so-so, right? The second time, though, was bomb. It was bomb. And so I'm really hoping that today will be just as good. Now, the thing is, I was really super concentrating the second time around, and now they're going to be chit-chatting, you know, conversating, have a little good time with you guys. I'm hoping that it will come out good this time as well. But, you know, there's no rhyme or reason. Of course, you know, you can kind of fudge things as far as how much you put in, you know, really to taste how much you want. I don't have, you know, so many ounces of this, that, and the other. It really just up to you and how much you want, how chunky you want it, and how thin you want it. And yeah, and that kind of goes for the condensed milk too. So yeah, it may not be the most, the way I make it may not be the most super nutritionist, but nutritional, but it's not that bad. I mean, honestly, the most I think that's sweetened here is the condensed milk, because I don't see any reason to have condensed milk that's not sweetened. And it just adds a nice little, you know, sweet flavor to the granola. So I'm just gonna share with you what I've got. So here I've got the Quaker Oats. Oh, and by the way, again, you know, this video is not sponsored, so these are just things that I use. So this is the Quaker Oats, 1 minute oats. And, you know, just to get these straight out of Walmart or wherever, actually. And yeah, so they're real easy, you know, to make. So that's what I'm using, the Quaker 1 minute oats. I know they have rolled oats, what is it, not rolled oats, overnight oats and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, I'm assuming oats are oats and they would all work. So, but this is the one I use. So yeah, quick cooking. I'm also, of course, got my sweetened condensed milk. So that gives that nice nougaty, sweet taste and flavor to it, of course. And what I like to do is, because, well, there's, you know, if I don't eat these just separately, because we are a trail mix family, then I like to add it to some of the recipes that I have. So I don't have any like separate nuts, like walnuts separately or almonds or whatever you want. My mom prefers walnuts in hers, and that be the only nut in it. I'm a little bit more, doesn't really bother me too much. What I just do is make sure that I do kind of chop them up a little bit so they're really, small, whatever. They don't have to be super, super size small, but just a little small, not so hard in the granola. So I've got this Omega trail mix. This is really good. I got this from Walmart also. It's a power up, and it's got some great premium, simple ingredients. It's great for snacking because that's mostly what we do with it. But I had basically the first time I made this granola, like I said, was a couple years ago. And I did not have any nuts at all. I actually think forgot to get the walnuts, or I bought them and forgot to put them in there. I'm not sure which. So I had mostly candied, the chocolate drops or whatever you can put in there, and then the fruit. And the fruit I had though was so good, and I cannot find this anywhere. I don't even remember the name of it. It makes me so mad. But it was in a yellow pack, pretty much like this kind of a size. And it had like cranberries, dried cranberries, dried cherries, and cran raisins, and that was the whole mixture in there. And it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so, so good. And I only was able to get it that year. I have not been able to get it since. So again, I forgot about the nuts the first time, so that was kind of like, but it was still good. But if you want to kind of do it all up, yeah, it's good to have the nuts in it. Now, last year, I guess I ended up just using cran raisins. And then this year, I'm using craisins, dried cranberries. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. So anyways, so this is Omega trail mix. And in this actual mix, it has walnuts, dried mango, love me some dried mango, almonds, cranberries, and pumpkin seeds. Now, because I'm already going to be using cranberries, I'm not going to use the cranberries out of this pack. So what I typically do is I usually just take them out, and I actually take out the dried mango too. I mean honestly, they're really good to just snack on separately. If you want to add it in there, you can. I don't know how that's gonna go. It may not be bad though, but I'm not gonna put that in there because I'm just not going to. So yes, I'm gonna be using the walnuts, the almonds, and the pumpkin seeds out of here. Of course, all great trail mix items. And yeah, so these are really, really good because this is basically the kind of description on this is our Omega mix is a delicious blend of nuts, fruits, and seeds, and they are really good. Walnuts and almonds provide you with omega-3, which is heart healthy fatty acids. Everybody needs to get you some. While the mango and the cranberries are a source of antioxidants. And so they also say that they add a dash of protein and vitamin B rich pumpkin seeds, and you've got the perfect healthy snack. So yeah, so like I said, it's really not that, it's not that unhealthy. It's actually pretty good when you think about it. And I'm rewarding myself, and I'll tell you why here in a minute. And then lastly, I am going to add, if you have seen vlog 1, and if you haven't, I really advise you to go out there and check that one out. I had actually made some brownies. Oh, these are okay. Yeah. I made some brownies, and I had some butterscotch chips left over. So, they smell. Oh, they smell good. Oh my God, love me a butterscotch. They smell really good. And so, naturally, I didn't use that many in that brownie mix. So, I'm going to actually use that here in the granola mix. Now, I'm going to make 2 types of granola. So, I'm going to make a granola that has just the cranberries and the nuts, and then I'm going to also do one that has all 3, the cranberries, the nuts, and the candies, because sometimes you may not feel like anything sweet. You just want the hearty part, and the sweet condensed milk is enough. Just to share it, it's all going to get eaten. So there's that. Yeah. Oof. And of course, I got my big old. This is really a split bowl, but it's the best mixing bowl. I don't know. You guys got any ideas of like where I can get a really good size mixing bowl like this? Help a sister out, because I would really love that. And I mix a lot of stuff in here. And yes, it is a salad bowl, and I don't really use it for salad very often. It's like the perfect size mix. And of course, I got my knife there to cut up everything. So I'm really hoping that this is gonna come out really good. So yeah, so I guess we just go ahead and start. Oh, and yeah, before I forget, I also preheated the oven to 350. So basically, once I do the mixture to the consistency that I like, I go ahead and put them in. one of these pans, and of course I got 2 pans, and you to the bottom of the granola. And so I will kind of lay it out to some kind of square, or more like a rectangular appearance. We'll see how that works. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a fun snack. And then cut it up, and then, you know, yeah, we're gonna be eating it. I think I usually keep this in about 20-25 minutes. And again, it's at 350 for our stove. So I would just say, I probably wouldn't go any more than 375. Quite frankly, I think 375 would be too high. I think 350 is good because, you know, it's better to not burn them. Time to just watch it than to just put it in there, you know, walk away for 20 minutes, come back and they're burnt crisps. And that's not good at all. So yeah, definitely I would say 350 and just kind of watch them. And I like to have a little bit of a golden hue kind of look to the oats before I actually pull them out. And of course you pull them out. I personally, I'm trying to think if I cut them when they were warm. I think I actually let them sit for about a minute maybe, and then I started to cut through them. And the reason being is they're easier to cut into squares naturally when they're just warmed, right? So I'm gonna attempt to do that. It came out so beautifully the last time I did that. And yeah, we'll see how it looks. If it don't work out, then it don't work out, right? So, I mean, it is what it is. It's still gonna get eaten, and at the end of the day, it's oats and fruit and nuts. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. Put on in there. Yeah. So, you know, I tell you what, I started this fitness journey. Did my day 1, and today was my day 2. So yay me. And I'm just okay. I'm just so excited about that. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'll tell you what though. I think it was a lot easier a few years back to get started into new programs. You know, I just feel like I kind of just got myself into a situation where it was just easy to kind of jump into whatever I was doing. Of course, you clean off your top of your cans because I don't do no dirty top cans. And yeah, so I was really nervous about, put that off there. I was really nervous, I think, with this program. I don't know why. Maybe because now I am doing, you know, videoing it and all that good stuff, and that's pretty cool to do that. And I think that's probably why I was nervous, because then I get to see everything, you know. But yeah, but it really worked out nicely though. I really had a good time on those last 2 days. So yeah, I'm really happy about the progress that I made. It wasn't that bad, you know. And I survived. that's always good. Yeah, so, and of course I'm making these mostly for me and the hubby, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing a massive size, but it doesn't matter because they do all get eaten up pretty good. Yeah. So anyways, that's what I was saying. So yeah, day 1, day 2 is working out really well. I am definitely gonna keep going with this because this is like the best. Right now, by the way, I am, just dip you down a little bit so you can see. I am doing the all ingredients mix. Let's see if I can, I'm good at this lining up. Anyway, so yeah, so I went ahead and, like I said, where we at? Yeah, 1 day and 2 days. So I'm really happy about it. I'm definitely gonna keep going. You know, like I said, motivation is one of those things that, you know, it doesn't require you to have a feeling about it. So, you know, some days you're gonna be, you know, happy and ecstatic about it. Okay, let me go get me a plate here. I'll be right back. And sometimes you'll, you know, you wanna pull your hair out. I am just excited that I got started. So tell me what's going on in your world. Let me know down below. I really would like to know how you guys are doing. You know, we are in the full first week of the new year. I mean, it's pretty damn special actually, if you ask me. And yeah, so how is that for you guys? Have you started any of your goals for the year yet? Are you kind of taking it easy and going in slow? You know, I laugh because I see things that individuals will say about, look, don't be trying to make no noise coming into 2021. Just kind of ease your way in and no sudden move, so to speak. And you have the rest of the individuals like myself who kind of pretty much kicking in that door because I am so ready for this year to get here. So right now I'm, you know, and of course this is the very beginning of the year, so we're just gonna hope and pray that it stays that way. But yeah, so we are just, right now what I'm doing is I'm separating out the fruits from the actual power mix. You know, and this is gonna take a few because I can see that I got quite a bit in there. And like I said, I did I was impressed, all right, with myself last time that I did this. So yeah. So tell me, what'd you do for the holidays? You know, me and the hubby kind of kept it pretty low key this holiday season, actually. With everything going on, we just weren't feeling the whole complete festivities, but I did get to partake in some things. Again, in vlog 1, you'll see some of those things if you haven't gotten a chance to go out there. And if you have, go ahead and watch it again. So, but yeah, so it was fun doing the lights and everything. There is this other lights spectacular show, which I don't think we're going to get to, but we'll have to see. But if not, I'm kind of putting it on the radar to see at the end of this year, because I just love me some lights. You know, remember back in the day where you would go and see lights in different people's homes and stuff like that on the outside? I don't know, just very mesmerized by that. So yeah, I hope I'm doing this right. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Probably should be using a cutting board for this, but that's okay. Yeah, so I just enjoyed that though. The lights, they just do it for me. They just do it for me. You know, not knowing really how travel is going to go this year, although I do love me some travel. I tell you what, I've been a military dependent and then turned a military person, active duty, and I've been traveling pretty much, I would say 90% of my life now. And the only time that I haven't tried travel, as much as since I've became a veteran. So yeah, I really do miss traveling. So I'm going to be very happy when it gets to be a point where I feel more comfortable about traveling. Sorry for my glasses sliding down a little bit. Gotta get those readjusted. And I'm not comfortable going anywhere that I don't have to go, so this is gonna have to make it too. But yeah, so I'll be really glad. Like I said, I've traveled a lot, and I feel really blessed to have done that. And I'm pretty sure that some of y'all probably have had, those opportunities as well. And if you have not gotten into traveling, when it becomes safe to do so, I highly suggest you find ways to do different things. Now, you don't always have to go away, like so far away, like overseas or anything. Sometimes you just do staycations, Yeah. So, now my dad had told me one time that, my dad had told me one time that he thinks that we pretty much touch every CONUS level state, in traveling over the years. We used to do a lot of cross country driving and stuff when we'd move from base to base. And it was, it was really nice. And I just kind of cherish those memories. I think back on some of those times sitting in the car and everything, just riding along. And it was really cool, It was really, really cool. Goodness gracious, there's a lot going on around here. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And so yeah, I've just been a travel baby. I've been to quite a few places. I'm trying to think of where I would want to go as far as like a bucket list type place. And I still think there are some places that I would like to go. I would like to go to Dubai. Have any of y'all been to Dubai? I would love to go to Dubai. It just looks stunning. I would love to go to, I don't know, like Antigua. Let me see. Been to the Bahamas. I would like to go to Tahiti. Has anybody been to Tahiti? Let me know down in the comment section if you've ever been to Tahiti or know anyone that's been to Tahiti. I would like to know how that experience was. Yeah. I've been to quite a few Asian countries, and so I really did enjoy my time. One place that we did go that I did enjoy immensely is Okinawa. It was a lot of fun there. And yeah, people were so friendly and nice and everything. It was just a really great experience. I'm glad I got a chance to do those things. Been in Europe quite a bit, and I enjoyed my time over there as well. So yeah, and I do hope that at some point I'll be able to go back again. So right now I'm just putting the different nuts. I cut them down pretty good. I probably did it really well the last time. They don't need to be so super fine, but just enough to where you're not breaking your teeth when you try to go through, bite through the granola when it's supposed to be soft. So yeah, so I am dangerous with this. So yeah, but I just love traveling. I really do, and I just can't wait to get to the point where we can start back again safely. Because I'm one of those people who I am not ready to do anything yet, and I'm not that adventurous in that department at this point. So there you go. I am so glad I did get an opportunity to go to, I think one of the last main trips that we went to was to, it's so funny. I always wanted to go to San Diego and Los Angeles. I've flown through San Diego, well not San Diego, excuse me. I've flown through Los Angeles, being stationed over there in Korea, and you know, I always kind of said, I wouldn't mind coming back here and just, you know, kind of hanging out. And I also was stationed at Guam, so that was another time that I flew through. I think that's right. I think I flew through from Guam there. Oh, this looks really good. It's not even baked yet. Anyway, so yeah, so I am, what was I saying? Okay, so California, yeah, that's where I was at. And actually, I love California. California is like a second home to me, but we live more in the northern tier of California, and so that was always something I wanted to do, and I never really took up any opportunity, and I had plenty of opportunity to do it, but I just never did. And so I'm so glad that we finally did just a couple years ago. Did mess up and not go and spend some like real quality time in Hawaii. Had that opportunity too, but that didn't work out. I know a friend of mine went to Maui. She said she had a wonderful time. Any of you guys been to Hawaii anywhere? If you have, tell me. Would like to know. Did you like it? Where did you go? What do you think is the best? Maybe, you know, Maui or Waikiki or any other type of island. I think that's what Waikiki is, the main island, I think. So yeah, I would love to know what your experience was there. Yeah, so you know, really fortunate. Right now, I'm just mixing up all the ingredients. But very fortunate to have been able to travel as much as we did, because yeah, doing a whole lot of sitting down now. Well, I won't say sitting down, more like grounded in a way that is not negative, I guess, in a sense. What am I saying? Grounded? You know, I don't know. When I hear the word grounded, it makes me feel like my kids. But you know, just in a position where you can't go anywhere. So, you know, what is it? Board in the house board. But I don't know. I've enjoyed, you know, spending time with, you know, my core group, if you will, and just, you know, staying safe. I'm all about family and everything. So, yeah, I do enjoy the sentimental times with them, and it's been rough, you know, but you know, I'm hoping that things will get better and everybody will, you know, be able to get back to more things that you're used to doing. So let me see. Sometimes I'm so glad I got as many oats as I did, because you know, it's nothing worse than having too much of one of these ingredients and not enough of the other. So, and it is definitely stiffening up a little bit here. So, but it smells so good. I could eat off of it now, but I'm not going to. Yeah, so what else is going on? I haven't gotten a chance to see the rest of the Undoing yet, but I am going to make some time for it. Yeah, because like I said, I watched the first episode and it looks like it's going to be good. A friend of mine's actually watched, I think she said it was 6 episodes in the series at the moment, and she liked it as well. So I'm definitely going to take some time. It's just been really, really busy. And I'm going to catch up on that. You know, I laugh when I think about the hubby just discovering what was it, Game of Thrones. It was hilarious. And then here I'm sitting there talking, and I'm pretty sure the Undoing's been out for a little bit. So, you know, oh well. So yeah, but it's been really just that. Let me see what else I've been catching up on. I love pretty much Real Housewives anything, although I know it's a little bit maybe not as adventurous as some other seasons have been past, but bottom line, we're all in a pandemic, so I don't know, you know, what you would expect. So, you know, we're sitting in the house, they are too. So, but I think they're doing as good a job as they can, right? I think that's the best you could do, and I'm just thankful to have new TV shows on, new seasons. I don't care how you do it, just have a new TV show out, because, you know, after a while, reruns can be a bit tiresome to see. So let's see, any movies? Let's see, I'm thinking Oh, they've been showing the Infinity Wars a lot, and the other one, I can't remember the other one. I think the part 2. Who is it? Something about something. I was so mad about Iron Man. That made me mad. I didn't like that. I really wish that they could have done something else, but hey, I guess it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's not a whole lot more. I'm actually doing got a pretty busy week this week, like I was sharing before that. Yeah, I got a lot of things that I think this is going to be good. Because you don't want it to, you put like a lot of condensed milk in it, and don't want to have too much in it because it just kind of puddles, and then it's not really that good. But I'm not Betty Crocker, so we're just getting in there, we're doing it. And I'm thinking it's gonna be good though. I'm looking for like pockets and stuff. And then when you kind of lay it out a little bit, yeah, I almost want to just do just one type. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna do one type. I think 2 is just too much right now. And it's just, the hubby gonna partake on this, so I think this is enough. And we like all of it, and at the end of the day, he'll eat whatever I make, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. But I think I was talking about movies, yeah. So I've got some movies. Have any of y'all seen, there's this one movie about this, I think it's like the kid is an alien or something like that. I forget what the name is. I'm gonna have to find that. It came out maybe a year ago, actually. I forget the name of it is, but it was a really good movie. I think I'm gonna check that one out. I'll figure out what it is and I'll put it out. I'll put it on there on the screen. Yeah, and you tell me if you've seen it, because yeah, if you can tell, I like movies. So if anybody in the community that likes movies, let me know, because I love movies. Movies are so great. I love me a DVR. Yeah, lots of things going there. But back to this week. Well, definitely gonna be keeping up with my challenge, and I'm also, and I mentioned this earlier in the blog. I would have mentioned it yesterday. And basically, what I'd be sharing about is that I am actually going to put a chronicle, if you will, of my fitness journey. I think it's a great way to, kind of just celebrate where I started to where I get to, wherever that is. I'm really excited about that prospect. It's the first time I've done something like that, and I just thought I would share my journey and then kind of give you, some of the information. So yes, I just wasted a whole paper of, what do you call it? All this stuff, parchment paper. So we'll see. We'll see how this works out. Maybe it's not a waste. Anyways, so now I'll show you. You see, it's a bit of the consistency there. Looks a little oatmeal-ish. Yep, put you right back over. Oh, I am doing. I'm working it. I love it when I can balance it the first time. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh gosh, this is what happens when you don't be paying attention. Let me tell you, that is what happens. So yeah, I'm dipping the stuff out now, the granola, and I'm kind of just laying it out as flat as I can. Not too flat, because I do like a little thickness, but just kind of laying it out so it looks like some kind of a shape that looks cool when it comes out. So, and then that way it's easy to cut and everything. So yeah, and I'm telling you, I did this stuff so wonderfully. Normally, I like to do granola during the first time I will do it is during the fall season. Just love doing fall season inspired dishes. I just absolutely love it. Before all of this situation with the pandemic was going on, I used to, with a few family members, every year, that was my thing. I would be the one to pretty much put together whatever events we were gonna do. And when I tell you put it together, I mean put it together, figure out the menu, cook the food, all that wonderful stuff. And I really did enjoy it. It is quite a feat, I will have to say, but I absolutely enjoyed it. It was so fun to do that, And I just always like the concept of, finding apple cider and drinking that and whatever kind of flavor cocktails that represented the season, because I do love the fall season. And so I would do the dishes. So the first time I think I had made a dish that was, let's see, I made stew. Yeah, it was stew. Well, no, it was more of a soup actually. It was a thick soup, we'll say that. And I really had fun doing it. And yeah, it was really good. It came out pretty decent for my first time doing that. You know, just kind of looked at what I would probably do a little differently, and there are some things I would do differently. But hey, look, it came out, and so I'm happy about it. So yeah, and then I'm just squaring this up, kind of doing these little details here. Yeah, so that was basically what I did. I'm really excited about this. This actually looks really pretty. So I just gotta hope, you know, and you can make it with really good looking squares, you know what I mean? You make the squares look really good, then they just look, I mean, they're gonna be lopsided a little bit. It's not gonna be perfect. Because perfection does not exist. So anyways, yeah, so I really love doing those kind of things. I mean, I like the Christmas time as well. My father, actually, that was his favorite time of the year, was Christmas. But mine has always been Thanksgiving. And but I love Christmas. Obviously, I love the reason for the season the most. But yeah, it's been, so we cut off and I don't know why. But what I was saying is, you definitely want to get this seasoning. It's that, woo, so good. It is the Weber Mediterranean Herb Seasoning. It is so good. I actually made it with some beef cube meal that I made a couple days ago. Pop it up on screen. Tastes so good. So I'm pretty sure this is really gonna do well with poultry and fish. So yeah, I'm gonna get me some salmon. Oh, I think salmon will be so good with this. And it smells so good. Ooh. Yeah, it is really good. You cannot go wrong with that. Definitely get you some. So good. Make sure I'm limited here. Okay. Yeah, we do not want to mess that up. It's gonna not be good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, so definitely get that. So I think I am going to just let that do its thing, round up, and yeah, I'll check back in. Ooh-wee. Yes, yes, yes. Here we are, all finished baking. I think I kept this in closer to 30-35 minutes. Now you see the edges is a little bit dark around here. That's just some of the excess condensed milk, so that's not such a big deal. You can kind of cut it off if you like. I knew I would put a little bit more than I normally would put in there, and that's typically what would happen. It's not a big deal. Or if you like that, then you eat it. So anyways, yeah, so I've got them already cut up in squares. I'm gonna see if I can pull this out. Oh shoot, there goes the perfect pick there. But yeah, see, they are gonna be so good. They're actually pretty gooey, I think, and that's good. So I'm just letting them sit, cool. They've been cooling for about 10 minutes or so far. Of course, I did pull them out for about a minute or two, and then went ahead and cut through them. So it's the easiest to cut, because the longer it cools, the harder they become. So yeah, so that's what we did. I am so happy about that. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that masterpiece, if I do say so myself. You know, you gotta have fun, right? So, wow, I am so glad that you guys got to spend a few days with me. And yeah, I just had a really good time. I hope you enjoyed the vlog, because I think that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for vlog number 2. I'm really happy that, yeah, for the ride. So definitely, if you have not gotten a chance to see the first vlog, then please go back there and check it out. I may even pop it up at the end of this one for, you know, easy to get to. But definitely check it out. Yeah, the lighting show and everything was just really fun to see all the stuff that was there. But yeah, and I really enjoyed the taste testing that we did at the, what is it? Truett Luau Chick-fil-A. So that was a lot of fun. Definitely recommend that as well. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of some things around the house, and I'm gonna be setting up for preparation for dinner. I think we're gonna do steak tonight. So yeah, I think that's gonna be good. So yeah, I'm really excited for this continued journey at Motivation Sweet. I'm just so excited about 2021 being here. I hope you guys are too. I hope your 2021 is starting off positive for you. I just hope and wish for good things for us, right? Hope and wish for good things. Lord knows we need them. So, That being said, I guess I will bid you adieu. If again you are new to the channel, I hope that you will consider continuing on this journey and joining the community and sticking around and subscribing. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate a like. You know, it does help the channel and it lets me know that you enjoyed. So yeah, I hope that you have a good rest of the week, and I will see you next time. Bye.